Hello and welcome to Competology Academy. And today we are going to discuss a topic which is a bit out of offbeat, not in line with our natural course of action or natural course of discussion. And this had become important because many of the things were going on our channel, many of the comments were coming on our several analytics videos which we had done earlier. Among them, one of the video was related to POK, one of the video was related to CPAC, and some of the videos were related to the internal politics, economic condition, and the other things of Pakistan. However, these things were not welcomed by Pakistan. They don't do the introspection. They don't do realize that what they need to do. They don't need to go on to comment on our section, comment section or the videos in an inappropriate way. Rather than they need to question their own politicians, their own course of action should be corrected. So these things were needed. However, they were going on to use the abusive word and various other things. I was not giving any kind of heed to their action. But now, today, I thought that they should get a befitting reply. So one of our video was this, what will happen to CPAC? And many of the Pakistanis got offended. They cherish this project as a pet project of their own nation, although it is a trap, dead trap by China, and already they are under trap because this project is not going to be economically viable from the point of view of Pakistan's economy. It will help out only China, because China will utilize this project to do the export import work through the Kashgar and all those kind of things. The Western China will develop using this project, as well as the natural resources, the extraction of natural resources. Those are available in various regions, mainly in Pakistan's Baluchistan province. So China is focusing to harness those benefits, and a corruption added to this project that is within Pakistan, that was again a very dangerous thing which was going on, and even today it is going on in Pakistan, as well as the political turmoil that is going on in Pakistan. The caretaker government is there for 90 days. Thereafter, the election will be conducted. However, their own election commission has mentioned that the election cannot be conducted right now because of the delimitation work, although it is just a escape way, so that to postpone the election as much as they can, so that the army can rule the nation at their own will. So these things were there, and under this section also many of the Pakistanis were putting down their garbage, their mental garbage actually, in the comment section. So I was going on to delete these things, but now I thought that they should get a befitting reply, and this CPAC project is definitely going to fail. And there are various factors behind that. Already a decade has passed, a decade has lapsed when the CPAC project was started, and till date already half of the fund, around half of the fund of the allocated $65 billion for this project, $65 billion was the amount that was going to be invested, that is going to be invested in this project, and half of this fund has already been invested, already have been spent on this project, and still the project is nowhere around at least half mark, because of the corruption, because of the leakages and pilferages, because of the political turmoil in Pakistan. And even China has got frustrated out of this, and now Pakistan is saying that if you need the security for your employees, for your engineers, then you have to pay for that. So now the tug of war between the Chinese government and the Pakistani government has already started. And if China will come on its own, then they will teach a lesson to Pakistan, and then Pakistan will have nowhere to go. already Pakistani government are facing too much of issues related to their economic condition, related to their own politics, related to their own security and law and order situation. Afghanistan is harassing them, Iran is harassing them, Baluchistan is harassing them. So already they are in such a situation that they don't have to go anywhere. They have no place. Again, there was a video, there was an analysis which was done on the economic condition of Pakistan. Again, here they are saying that this is our economy. The comment section is filled with too much of the abusive things and the various other things. But they should know that what is the forex reserve of Pakistan. Right now they have only $3 billion. Now today's news is that Pakistan does not have enough oil to sell to their population. So now the politicians, various politicians of the opposition party, by themselves are suggesting the population, suggesting the people of Pakistan to go on to use cycle or khote. In Pakistani Punjabi language, they use khote word for the donkeys. So now the politicians themselves are suggesting that now you have to use the donkeys or the cycle, because now you will not have the enough petrol. And due to the lack of forex reserve, only two tanker ships are on the way to Pakistan to get the fuels, right? So the Pakistanis will get two more ships of fuel, tanker ships of fuel. Thereafter, they don't have the money, enough money to purchase oil. So this is the situation of Pakistan. And the Pakistanis are saying that we are a big economy, we will see India, we will do this, we will do that. So that is the situation, and IMF is not going to give the loan at all. And if the IMF will give the loan, then they will give the loan to Pakistan on their own terms and conditions. And if Pakistanis accept, Pakistani government accept the terms and conditions of Pakistan, then they will not have any political footing within Pakistan, because thereafter the prices will overshoot and it will become very difficult for the common people to survive at that cost point. Even the opposition party politicians and various other analysts are suggesting the common people that store the food for 6 months at least, because the situation in Pakistan is going to be very difficult in coming days. And if it will happen so, then the common people will not have enough money to even purchase the consumable goods, even the food products. So they are suggesting that the essential things should be stored by the common people, as well as there is a situation where the people are not able to get even the life-saving drugs, medicines, right? So Pakistan does not have enough of forex reserve to even import the life saving medicines or drugs, and because of lack of these drugs, many of the patients are dying out just due to lack of enough medicine. So this is the situation of Pakistan, and the Pakistanis are saying that we are this, we are that in the comment section. Even my videos were not watched that much in India, which were related to Pakistan, than what that was watched outside India. And what was watched outside India, what I am going to say, everybody knows that where it had been watched, and they are going on to comment every now and then, right? Next analysis was on POK. So POK is definitely going to come to India, and definitely there will be some kind of action from India or from the POK within there itself. This year on 14th of August, on the Independence Day of Pakistan, the POK people, Pakistan occupied Kashmir peoples, celebrated their own independence day. They hoisted their own flag. And this was not the situation only in POK. POK is already a disputed region, and in the sense of India, it is not a disputed region, but it is an occupied region which has been occupied by Pakistan illegally. It is not disputed, it is definitely an Indian territory. It is an Indian region which has been occupied illegally by Pakistan, and it is the duty of every Indian to see that POK comes back to India. It is one of our cherished vision to get POK back, right? So this was again a topic on which the Pakistanis got infuriated. Their bums were on hot chili and they were commenting on these videos too harshly, and I used to go on to delete the comments time and again, but of no use, they were doing so I the same thing, so I had to reply to them. And now this is the picture of Baluchistanis, and you can analyze what is going on in Baluchistan or out of Baluchistan, wherever the Baluchistanis are living, what they demand and what they want. So it is the thing here. Here the Baluchistanis are hoisting Indian flag. They are saying that many of you might have watched those videos that the Baluchistanis were chanting the slogan Modi tum aage badho hum tumhare saath hain, BJP tum aage badho hum tumhare saath hain. Even the Baluchistani PM had visited India. She had participated in Ganga Aarti at Haridwar, and she had asked for support from India, from Modi ji, to free Baluchistan. And before 1948, even Baluchistan was a free country, free nation. It has also been occupied by Pakistan illegally through military action. Till 1948, there was an embassy of Baluchistan in Karachi. So Baluchistan was a separate nation, and it had been occupied by the Pakistani army in 1948 illegally. So why not they will ask for the independence, and they are being discriminated within Pakistan. In fact, in Pakistan, the political system is such that out of Punjab province, they don't consider the other provinces as their citizens. They consider them as a second class citizen within Pakistan itself. Whether it is Sindh, whether it is Baluchistan, whether it is Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, whether it is Gilgit Baltistan. So they consider all these other province as second class citizen. The people of this province are considered as muhajirs or the second class citizens, and they consider only the people of Punjab, Pakistani Punjab, as their citizen, and they are doing too much of atrocities to the people of the other provinces. And this is the reason why Pakistan will face balkanization very soon. Pakistan will get fragmented into different nations, smaller nations, like what had happened in Eastern Europe. The balkanization of the Balkan region, what had happened in Eastern Europe, the same thing is going to happen in Pakistan also, because of fragile political condition, because of economic stress and the internal turmoil, right? So this is the situation of Baluchistan. This is the situation of Pakistan occupied Kashmir, where this is the flag of Pakistan occupied Kashmir. They are also asking for the independence, Azadi, and even they go on to confront the Pakistani armies also. आपने वो भी वीडियो देखी होगी in which they were saying that तुम्हारे बाप की जमीन है, भागो यहाँ से. So such kind of things are happening in Pakistan, and that is why I am saying that Pakistan is going to fail. But that is not welcomed by the Pakistanis. They don't go on to do the introspection, but they just go on to use the confrontation work. They go on to abuse in the comment section. They will do whatever they want to do to prove themselves correct. Whatever they are doing, it doesn't matter. They will not do any kind of introspection. They don't have brain, they don't have mind. They don't think that their internal politics should be considered as the biggest enemy of themselves, apart from that what they consider the other things. The internal politics, the favoritism towards the terrorism, that these things are the biggest problem of Pakistan. Not India is the problem, not Kashmir is the problem. Kashmir is a non-existent issue for Pakistan and even for any other nation, because this region is already considered as a part of India. whether it is explicitly or whether it is implicitly, most of the nations have accepted that Kashmir is a part of India. Otherwise, most of the nations would not have participated in this G20 summit in Kashmir, right? So this is the issue with the Pakistanis. They don't think that they should consider the reality, but they used to go on to daydreaming. दिन में ही सपने देखते रहेंगे, कश्मीर ले लेंगे, इंडिया को तबाह कर देंगे, ये कर देंगे, वो कर देंगे, कुछ भी, right? So this is the problem of Pakistanis, and this will remain in their mind, right? Because they are not going to study the scientific things, but they will go on to study the same thing which are being taught from the age old books, which are not relevant nowadays at all. There the history book is also distorted, in which they teach their students that all the wars they have fought with India were won by Pakistanis. But when they go on to read the books and the details on in and around the internet world, then they come to know that what they were taught, that all things were the false things, right? So this is the issue, and this is the issue with Sindh province. Even the Sindhis are asking for independence, and this is the reason why Pakistan will get fragmented into different parts. Baluchistan will become a separate part. Sindh will become a separate part. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa will become, in fact, I think that they will be conquered, that region will be conquered by the Afghanistanis, because the Afghanistan does not consider the Durand line as the international border. They say that Durand line was drawn by the British administration unilaterally, and that is why don't recognize it. So this is again a problem with Pakistanis. POK is already protesting that we want freedom. So this is the situation. So the Pakistanis need to do introspection rather than filling the garbage in my comment section, right? So again, here they say that we will see India. So see India, this is India. This is India. This year, many of the Pakistanis were in front of Burj Khalifa, and they were awaiting that our national flag will appear on Burj Khalifa, but that didn't happen on 14th of August. And on 15th of August, this was the picture of Burj Khalifa. And apart from that, one nation which does not give too much heed to any nation, this is Empire State Building of United States of America. So these are just two examples. One is the most powerful nation, one is the Islamic nation, which didn't celebrate the Independence Day of an Islamic nation, but celebrated the Independence Day, respected the Independence Day of India, as well as the most powerful nation of the world, United States of America. They celebrated Independence Day of India, the biggest democracy of the world, by coloring their highest building, the Empire State Building of United States of America, in tricolor. So this is the power of America, and the Pakistanis say that we will look India, देख लेंगे इंडिया को. So what does they think? Around 160 countries around the world celebrated 15th of August as the Independence Day of India. And what was the situation within Pakistan? The flag of Pakistan was burnt in POK. The flag of Pakistan was burnt in Sindh. Black flags were hoisted in Baluchistan, and in place of Pakistani flag, the tricolor of India was hoisted in the houses at various places within Baluchistan. So this is the situation of Pakistan, and they are commenting in my comment box that we will do this, we will do that. करो क्या करना है देखते हैं, ठीक है? So this is the situation. So this was just a video, offbeat video, but it was needed to reply these morons, reply these fools, to go on to see and analyze their own situation rather than going on to comment just on any video without thinking twice, right? So here we finish off, and I will not say anything today to subscribe or whatever it is. Just share the video so that everybody knows that what is the situation of Pakistan. You don't want to subscribe, no issues. Just share the video so that it reaches to every Indian, right? Thank you very much and have a nice day.